What you doing, other nerds? I'm the AC, and I'm going to talk about the latest episode of the 100 of Season 7, Episode 6, Nakara, which is the name of the ice planet Clark and them ended up on. But before I get any spoilerly, this episode, to me at least, it moved the show along more, but in like not a satisfactory kind of way. Like, stuff happens just so something else will happen. That something else which hasn't happened yet in this episode. It just seems to be one of those. It's leading somewhere, and that's it. It's just leading. There wasn't really too many big events that stuck out to me. There was one at the very end, but yeah, it was kind of just it was an okay episode, just to take us somewhere. But the coolest part of the episode, I think, is right at the beginning. So this is where I'm, of course, get spoiling. It finally shows what happened to Diosa once she got to Bardo. It also reminded us just how cool and bad Diosa can be. Dang, she was killing it. And literal, the things she was doing just to keep her own control and like hurting herself so they couldn't read her minds, and then like just fighting and biting someone's neck. Oh, and then this leads her to finally getting a disguise, taking down more people, and then about kills her daughter because then Hope and Echo and Gabriel show up. Oh, and Octavia, blah, blah, blah. And then that's where it got disappointing to me because, okay, I don't like it that much when things cheese stuff up a lot. But you would think a big reunion between mother and daughter would be more than just like, oh yeah, now let's go do something else. For Diosa, it's been, I don't know, time is still weird, maybe a few weeks or a month, something like that. For Hope, it's been years. It's been like a decade, I think. So, it was kind of underplayed. I thought there would be more emotion, at least on Hope's side. But the emotion mainly came from Echo, because she's still mad because she thinks Bellamy's dead. I still think he's not. I don't know, we'll have to see what happens. But from there, it just leads them about trying to escape. And then Levitt, his name? Yeah, Levitt, I think. Still suck at names. He's a janitor now. He's kind of cleaning up. He like warns them not to do that. That they should escape through a different means to go up top. Then Gabriel, he kind of betrays him, I guess, or he doesn't. I guess he's afraid to actually go up top. What I think is whatever compound or whatever they're in, it's kind of like the bunker on Earth. It can keep them alive. I don't necessarily think it does. Oh, you know what? Theory. Literally just now thought of this. What if Bardo is actually Earth? Huh. It could. That'll be a reason why they couldn't go up there. Why it could be survivable, but not completely. And they said Bardonians, I don't know, died out, but it'll be slowly. Huh. And at this point, I guess it'll be hundreds of years. But wow, that's a weird thing. I don't know, it'll be a whole weird thing, but I guess the theory could be that it could be Earth. I had another theory later. It's like, what if they went back to Earth because, you know, they said there could have been an anomaly there, blah, blah, blah. What if Bardo is just Earth? Wow, I just blew my own mind. Did not think of that until just now. I was going to say it could just be a completely different world up there that is survivable, but they want to keep people under control by keeping them in this compound, making them believe in the shepherd. But it could be Earth. Wow, I feel like I should just restart this and make a whole nother video on this theory. I'm not going to do that. It is surprising that I thought of this. Okay, let's move on. So that's where that ends. Didn't really get to see much more from that. Now, let's see. Should we go with Clark's group or what's happening at Sanctum? Something important still happens at Sanctum a little bit. So let's go with Clark because nothing really important happens there. Their trip through Nakara is, it seems like an interesting idea one of them had. And I was like, hey, let's throw this in the show at some point. And this was them throwing it in. The only reason I can think of them making them go to this ice planet at all is because eventually they're going to be doing some anomaly jumping, going back from planet to planet. So they want to show off the planet a little bit before all this jumping happens. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. It makes the most sense to me. Otherwise, this episode was kind of pointless for their group because they go in what they think is a tunnel to get to the anomaly. Raven can see where it's at. It's not like it's a big challenge. And then they fight, or they run into these little spider alien things, almost like alien, really. And then the big reveals, oh, this cave was actually this giant living organism. I assume that is supposed to eat the dead because they think this planet is where they send their dead. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like pointless, but whatever. That's pretty much it. And then they leave. It doesn't show where they go. It could be Sparta. It could be another planet. It could be to wherever Bellamy got sent. I still don't know where that will be. But I don't know. That's pretty much it. There's a kind of moment Raven has where she's feeling guilty again about killing people, and Clark's like, yeah, well, we did that because we were protecting who we love. Yeah, okay. But yeah, that's kind of all that happens. Now let's go to Sanctum. Again, not much happened. Apparently, about 50 guns got stolen. They think it was all the Allegiance prisoners. Is that what they keep calling them? I think that's all convicts, whatever. And Indra's still running the show. She pretty much realizes she's in charge. She doesn't know where everyone else went. And she's trying to figure out how, one, to deal with Shedhetta in Russell's body. I still think they should just kill him. Yeah, bad things will happen, but obviously bad things are going to happen again. This is just an outsider view who's not a character in the show. Just kill him, get it over with. They can deal with the rest later. She tries to get Maddie to act as commander again, but Maddie doesn't want to do it anymore. You can see she kind of wants to be a kid because there's a time that kids invite her to play. Then the interest stops her to go act as commander. She kind of freaks out a little bit. Jackson, Murphy, and Maury kind of stop her and tell Indra, yeah, she's the one who should be in command, not commander, but be in charge, because she pretty much, she wasn't in charge of Octavia in the bunker, but she was, pretty much guiding her. So then Indra goes in, has a little fight with, who did she call him, Knight? Yeah, I think. And, beats up on him a little bit. Doesn't kill him, not like Octavia would have, but shows, yeah, she's strong, she knows how to lead, and now they're going to go and try to get the guns back. And this was a cool big moment. It wasn't really built up that much. It kind of was, kind of wasn't. The other thing is Shedhetta is talking to one of the guys from Children of Gabriel, trying to convince him to team up with the... What's he trying to... Oh man, I forget. Was it the convicts who has the guns? I don't know. He's messing with people's head, but there's another person who realizes he's Shedhetta, or he's not Russell. And yeah, you can see where the mess is going to actually start coming up. Still think they should just kill him, whatever. But that's pretty much it. That's all that happens in the episode. Big mind blown when I realized Bardo could beat Earth, but who knows? There's a whole lot that can still happen. I don't know. I can't tell if they're dragging it out or they're rushing through. There's still a lot that could happen, but they can also easily wrap it up quick. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. Even though, I wasn't too excited about this episode, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen, especially now. But let me know what you think about the 100 if you're watching it and caught up. And if you like what I have to say about it, go and like this video. If you want to see me talk more about the 100 and all kinds of other stuff, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I'll do plenty of that. But until next time, I'm the AC. Thank you for watching, and bye.